Where are you on the face of the clock dial? Maybe a question you never heard or contemplated. Where are you on the face of the clock dial? 12 o'clock, high noon, that's when last year was the best year in your life. The best year in all respects, physically, emotionally, relationship-wise, financially, all of it. Best year in your life, and next year looks better still. High noon people. The truth is I don't meet too many folks who are at high noon because why would you change? I typically meet and interact with people who are looking for change. High noon, that's when last year was the best year ever and next year looks better still. What's 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock is when something's changed and only you know. Your husband or your wife might not even know, but you know something has changed. Now I'll describe to you an idea of what it means to be 3 o'clock. I have a good friend that's an airline pilot, and I remember a number of years ago when, as a result of being a part of the pilots' union leadership, he knew in advance that there was about to be a big layoff at his particular airline. And so it looked to the world like everything was great with Doug. But what Doug knew that no one else knew was that something had changed. 3 o'clock is when something's changed, and you know it, but no one else does. Now, in this group of video clips, we talk about a variety of things, one of which is how to succeed most quickly and create the most long-term lasting success in direct selling in FGX, as a matter of fact, in Forever Green and FG Express. 3 o'clock. If I'm catching you at 3 o'clock, please pay attention. Your entire circle of influence will listen to you based on the vision that you're at high noon. If I call you and it's perceived that I'm at the top of my game, then I'm calling you and your perception is, wow, Randy's got something for me. 3 o'clock is a magic moment. What's 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock's when something's changed and it's become evident to others. Remember, at 3, I knew that there was going to be a massive layoff at my company, but the world did not. At 6, it hit the newspapers and I myself was a part of the layoff. You see what a huge difference it is? I call you to talk about a secondary income source, a business opportunity, FG Express, and you know that I just got laid off. Is it not true that you'll receive the message differently than had I contacted you at 3 or at high noon? My message to you is this: if you're so fortunate to be at high noon, wake up. I wish I could leap through the airwaves and grab you and shake you just a little bit in a kind and loving way, because here's what I know: the hands on the clock dial never stand still. They move. Things change. Life changes. People change. Experiences change. If you're at high noon, what a magic moment to act. If you're at 3 o'clock, act quickly because the clock is ticking and the hands will move. What's 9 o'clock? Noon was when everything is as good as it can be and it looks like it's going to get better. 3, something's changed. You know it, no one else does. 6, something's changed and the world's become aware of it. You know what? If you're at 6, I have great news for you. Great news. There is a proven and predictable pattern of activities that will allow your success to be predicated on the strength of the opportunity itself, not based upon your current moment of travail. What's 9 o'clock? Well, 9 o'clock is when something changed and it became evident to others, and we didn't act quickly enough, and today things are chaotic. The house is in foreclosure, our husband or wife has left, or our relationship's in trouble. We're probably drinking too much, because that's part of our character. And the world, frankly, is not as kind as we might hope. There are not so many people willing to give us a helping hand as there are willing to talk about us and contemplate what we might have done differently. 9 o'clock's a tough time. If this is you, if you're at 9 o'clock, what I would tell you is this: I've been at 9 o'clock before. In fact, it took me a while to learn these life lessons that I'll describe in these in this series of video clips, and I've been around that clock dial a few times. If you're at 9 o'clock, don't be one of those that falls into the fetal position. Say, not me, not now, I'm coming back, and take aggressive action. Now, I have some really, really important news for you. It takes something very, very powerful to stop the hands on the clock when they're moving the wrong direction. You found such a thing. You'll learn more about Forever Green and FG Express. It is the kind of opportunity that makes it possible to freeze that negative motion on the clock dial and actually move the hands back the direction you want them to go. I have better news still. We'll only know looking back. I can't know yet, but I believe that I've learned how to always live my life between noon and 3. Maybe I've learned how to live between noon and 1:30. We'll only know as we look back over the course of time. But my question to you right now is this: where are you on the face of the clock dial? And might that positioning demand that you open your eyes to possibilities of secondary income, income hedge, new skill development possibilities and requirements? Where are you on the face of the clock dial? If you're not where you want to be, I can help. Stay tuned to the next segments of 20 Years.